What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Curse of Strahd. Where were we at the end of the last session? We were traveling, weren't we? After making friends with the Mad Mage, the party is determined to make it to the Amber Temple, where another of the legendary weapons that can help them against Strahd will be located, or is rumored to be located. It is a extremely far distance, and the party had to go through quite a bit of difficulty on the way. But currently, as they wake and travel for the day, they are approaching a large bridge. So let me pull up my notes. The road curves and begins to climb up the hills as you edge into the boundaries of Mount Gakis. The air grows colder and colder as you continue to ascend the mountain, and the patches of snow become more and more frequent until they are completely unbroken, and you're forced to trudge through the icy wilderness that is almost up to your waist. Good thing they gave you all that cold weather gear, right? No. Alright, let me go ahead and switch the map, because we'll just go ahead and we'll get right into it. Maybe. Where the heck is it? Alright, so we have Judd, and we have Thorin, and we have Bracken. Get on the map, Bracken. Go on, boy. Bracken, and the Gnarl King is riding it. And then Dogwoggle, and who am I missing? You're up in your own little folder. And there's Eartos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I moved you guys to the map, right? Yes, I did. So as you're standing here, okay, first thing, should probably put you on. Oh, I did. Cool. These are 10-foot squares. Okay, that's why you guys are so teeny tiny on the map. So, and I do believe that they're quartered. Like you can move, like within that square. Yeah, you can. All right, so 10-foot squares. You guys come up on the pass, and up in the distance, you can see what appears to be a gatehouse, right? The shelf of rock that you're walking on which this mountain road clings to, becomes narrower and narrower. It's only maybe 10 feet wide, and then there's 5 feet between you and a lengthy expanse down to the bottom. You see those elevation marks, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Though each row of marks there is supposed to denote a 50-foot drop. So if you were to fall off of the cliff here, we're looking at 250 feet to the bottom. So don't go over the edge. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply towards dark rolling clouds. And to your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set into the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, and behind the portcullis you can see, burning brightly, a curtain of green fire. And looking through this green flame to the opposite side of the portcullis, you can see that gripping the mountain's edge is a guard tower of white stone, topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. So, what are we gonna do?
Looks at the little lizard thing. He's a little red lizard. It's like, you go through the flame.
Why do I have to go first?
Red lizard. Fire should be okay.
I'll walk through.
The Gnarl King, I think, is going to dismount Bracken and sort of gesture for the horse to wait around outside while he goes in.
This place kind of looks scary. I don't want to.
Okay. So you guys are all approaching the gatehouse?
Yep.
Alrighty. Need I remind you, as you approach... My binds aren't working. You can see that there is this portcullis that is blocking the way. So it's not like you can just walk up and through it. You would have to remove the portcullis first.
Okay. But the portcullis isn't like covered in flames or anything. It's just a portcullis in front of it.
No. Yeah. The portcullis is here, and then there's like a 10 feet space, and the flames kind of go from end to end on the inside of the gatehouse here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk over. I'll put my rowboat down, and I'll grab the portcullis and try and lift it.
Okay. No check is necessary. It actually moves inside the casters very easily, and you lift it up, freeing the entranceway. Except, however, when you lift that portcullis, those scary-looking statues that I had told you about, you can see them crack, and chips of the stone begin to give way as the creatures are revealed to be animated demons sitting on top of the gatehouse. That's not where you were. You were up there when they animated. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do the thing. The Vrox are going to be first in combat. And let me see if I can find... How tall are those again? And outside view. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Coolio. Yeah, I guess I should show you this anyway, because that'll help you understand better what the layout here is. Like, there's the door, there's the things, and then you can see the tower. Anyway, not important. Let's say it's 50 feet. No, there it is. Gatehouse is 30 feet high. adjoining walls are 20 feet high and lined with spikes. Okay, so they are going to fly down to the party. There's 30 feet of movement, and then there's 40, so they can easily 10, 20, 30, and then 20 down. They can easily get inside and mess everybody up. So these Vroks, they are going to do all kinds of bad. The first one, the one on the left, as it lowers itself from the position up on top of the wall and flies down into the party. The first thing it does is you see it extends out its wings and it begins to flap them furiously. And as they do, you can see these clouds of dust and debris and just general filth kind of emanate from the creature. In a 15-foot radius. So we're going to go dark gray 15, and yes, I want everybody to see it. So, oh, hey, isn't that convenient? Everything inside that circle needs to make a con save, please. Oof. And I'll go ahead and roll the damage. 1d10 at the start of each of its turns. Should I roll it, or do you just want to take 8. Okay. So let's see. Thorin. For a second I paused because I couldn't remember if we had a paladin or not. So Thorin is poisoned. Judd.
Real quick.
Oh no, that's it. I think you're the only one that failed.
Real quick. This is for. Is it?
It is poison.
poison?
Yeah.
So
You're a dwarf. You would have advantage.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
All right. So you're poisoned. You're going to take 8 damage at the start of your turn. You might as well just take it now. And at the end of your turn, you can repeat the save. That is going to be the first Vrok. And the second Vrok, it's going to use its stunning screech. So it comes down and it's a vulture, right? So it just... And as it does, it's loud, right? It's ear shattering. It's almost like Becky's talking. I got you good. Please, I love you. Don't be mad. Everybody in 20 feet needs to make, and that's again everybody. Everybody that is not a demon that's within 20 feet needs to make another con save or be stunned until your next turn. Until the end of the Vrok's next turn. Oh my god. Gnarl King is stunned. Dogwoggle is stunned. Judd is stunned.
This is not a good start to this fight.
I think it's good. Thorin also stunned. Ertos, I'm just gonna move you for a minute so I can just grab them all. Token mod.
I'm falling!
Oh no! There we go, stunned. And then we'll put Ertos back. Alright. Yeah, that's the Vrok's turn. Hey Ertos, it's your turn. Are you carefully considering your next action? 'Cause...
I'm looking for the correct token.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. IRHTOS.
Alright, let's start by attacking the one right next to me.
Okay, and this is the bite. So 15. 15 is a hit. And let me pull up the Vrak. Okay. 6, 5. Do you have advantage on your attacks or no? I don't remember.
No, that was the default setting that came up as advantage.
Okay. So total of 11. Okay. And then are you gonna do the run away, run back in for the pounce or whatever?
No, that gives him an AO if I move.
I thought you took the mobile feat, so that if you attack them, they can't AO.
Oh, I did. I couldn't have used all my attacks then.
Well, did you?
Yeah, I've got 3 attacks total, 1 bite, 2 claw.
Yeah, and if okay, it's been a couple weeks. Remember
Yes, it has.
the raptor there? If he moves 20 feet towards somebody, then he gets to make an additional action as a bonus attack, as a bonus action, and then if that hits, they're prone. If it moves at least 20 feet toward a creature, hits with a claw on the same turn. You have to move before you claw, and then you get to make the okay. All right. Now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know. Okay.
So it is. I have to do it before. Okay.
Yeah. So you bite, and then it doesn't matter if you hit or not. You just attack them, and then you can run away and then charge and claw. You know. All right. Anyway. Oh man, he's stunned. Oh no. End of your turn, you can re-roll to try to get rid of the poison. Oh, and you take your 8. I don't know if you did that already.
So also with that, I have resistance, so that would be 4.
Yes.
Or okay.
Okay, 21. So you're no longer poisoned, you're no longer stunned, but I do believe your turn is over. No, wait. Can't move. Yep, you're done. Dogwoggle is stunned.
Yep, he's just shouting, "It's loud!"
And the Gnarl King is also stunned. And Judd? Yeah, you guessed it. Okay, come on. Also stunned. So now the Vroks, they're going to take their turns again. Vrok on the left is going to use his 1 a day. Stunning Screech. Let's everybody make that roll again. Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
This is not going well.
Dogwoggle gets it. The Gnarl King gets it again. Oh, no. And is that it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was the first Vrock. The second Vrock, he is going to actually do something. He's going to attack. So with the Gnarl King here stunned, he is going to peck and slash. So here comes that. 9 on the Gnarl King. And then another 16. And then Irtos.
Got the same one.
Ooh, it's a hit.
Move to there.
Mm-hmm.
Pounce.
So here comes 2 claw attacks. 1 hits. What's the save he has to make for the pounce?
DC 12 strength.
Okay. Because if that second claw hit and he gets knocked prone, then the third and the fourth would have advantage. Hey, see, he's prone. So then you need to roll the claw and the bite again. The claw will hit. Okay. Finished?
Yes.
Thorin.
All right. So I'm gonna grab my mace and swing at this thing.
Oh God, no! Alright, when you hit a fiend or an undead, these are fiends. I thought they were demons, but nope. Okay, 24 is a hit for 15.
Yep.
Okay. Finished? Oh, if the target has 25 hit points, nope, that doesn't matter.
That's it.
All right.
Does he have to roll a 2d6 radiant damage on top of it?
It's already in there.
Oh, never mind.
It's the box number 2. Dog Woggle.
Ah, shut up!
That's right, you're stunned. And the Gnarl King is suffering a similar fate.
Would it be too late to say that the Warhorse Bracken is watching this going on and wants to join in the battle?
Sure. You just added him to the initiative tracker, so he'll take his turn and his initiative in the next round.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Judd?
I'm going to run
Right. No.
and I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
I'm assuming you're positioning it so you don't burn your cleric alive, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, get that out of there. Go ahead and roll the damage. Okay. What's your spell DC that I have to roll against? 15?
16.
Doesn't matter. He's totally gonna eat it all. So he... Oh, well, I would have advantage. Oh, I did roll with advantage. Okay, well, 8 fails. So he's gonna eat it all, and he is washed over by your flame. However, as you bathe this demon, this fiend, in fire, you can see that it a little more than tickles him. He doesn't seem to be affected very much at all.
Well, this isn't gonna go well.
What, man? You'll be fine. Okay, and let's put this over there, and then we're gonna move the like right there. Okay, so you're done?
Yep.
All right, so Bracken is going to 10, 15. He's just gonna run forward. No, he was gonna run here, and he's just gonna try to hoof the Vrock because his master's being attacked.
Right.
All right. Give me that. Straight for hooves. Same turn. He's already prone, so we don't have to worry about any of that. We're just gonna attack with advantage because he's prone. Get hoofed. All right, and then after that, the Vrocks will take their turn again. All right. what do the rocks want to do? I know what I could do. No. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. All right. So this rock, you see it kind of reaches up into the air, right? He puts his hands up, and as he does, you see it begin to chant in some strange language. We're gonna say 1 through 40 is a failure. 41 through 70 will be dretches, and then 70 to 100 will be another rock.
Is this a spell, or is it just a?
No, it's specifically not a spell, right? But
Yeah.
it is a magical ritual. So if you're asking about counterspell, I'll allow it.
Okay, I am going to do.
Oh, what would be the requisite? Is it conjure? Spell. There we go. Celestial, elemental, fey, elementals, volley, woodland beings. Where is it? Trying to find out what the DC is you have to roll. Summon greater demon. That's what I was looking for, but it wasn't in here. See? It's weird.
I think it's because it's a Xanathos spell.
Ah. All right. Well, but it's a 5th level spell. That's what we need to figure out. So, did you cast your counter spell? 3rd level, DC 10 plus the spell's level. So go ahead and make a check versus your own DC.
So what do I need to roll?
Just roll. Luke, read it. It's make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So a charisma check. $16 is sufficient. All right, so you stop the demon summoning. Ooh, okay. Second Vrock, he's gonna stand up off the ground, and he didn't like getting kicked by the hoof, so he's gonna turn around. And he's gonna attack Bracken for 11, and I believe the second one is a miss. Okay. Irtos, it's your turn again.
Well, he didn't die the last time I hit him, so I'm not happy. I'm gonna rage and then attack.
I just realized he said I'm gonna rage. He's a very mad lizard. 16, 7. The bite and the claw both hit. Did the damage already count the +2 from rage? I see it says 18 +2 or 1d8 +2 in both rolls.
That's what it says on the character sheet, so it did not count the rage.
Okay, so it's actually 6 and 10.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Finished?
Yep, I had to use a bonus action to rage.
Right. You don't think Roll20 knows when someone is right? There's a button you can click, but since he's shapeshifted, it's all funky. All right, Thorin.
All right, I'm gonna swing again at it.
Oh boy. Yes, that is a hit for 11.
All right, and then I'm gonna, as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word towards the Gnarl King.
Thank you.
Dogwoggle.
Dogwoggle is going to drop the gate. He's gonna draw his glowing great axe and charge this rock after raging.
No.
And also, he's going to reckless attack.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
That's a magical axe, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Where the heck did that thing come from?
Ozzy, I think. And I'm going to make a second attack.
That's right, he enchanted it.
Yes, he did.
Ozzy, I'm gonna beat you. Okay, wait, hold on.
Thank
I got
you,
a
Ozzy.
23. So, okay, and then the second attack also hits for 12. He is very, very wounded. Finished?
Yep.
Alright, now King.
Okay. The Gnarl King is going to make a few series of short sword strikes, specifically trying to aim them at the creature's wings to try and lop them off. If that,
Okay.
if I can. And will you still allow the Dread Ambusher, or is that
No, it
just
is not your first turn anymore.
okay? Then that's fine. In which case, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. $15 is a hit. For Hunter's Mark adds it's the same type. So 11. You can see that your attacks land, but they don't seem to do very much.
Okay, that's fine.
5, 6, 4, 3. Okay. Finished?
Yep.
Judd.
So, realizing that my attacks don't do much, I'm going to run right here, drop to the ground, and
Ow.
please don't hurt me. I'm just a poor little dog. And all my allies gained advantage on both enemies.
Yeah, there's no roll. It's just the next attack, everybody, until the end of his next turn, all your attack rolls will have advantage because they're distracted looking at the groveling kobold.
And the best thing is, I'm last in the turn tracker.
Oh, that is bad. Okay, so Bracken here, still not being ridden by the Gnarl King, is going to continue trying to hoof this guy with advantage. Punt. Okay. And after that, the rocks will take a turn. The first rock here, the one next to Judd? Yes.
I don't like this.
That's okay. He doesn't like you either. He's gonna bite you. I do not have advantage on my attack against you. That was so it's 15 for 6 damage.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then 19 for 16 damage.
God.
About halfway. Alright. The second Vrock, I know I shouldn't do it, because I know what's going to happen. But now he's going to use his 1 a day to try and summon a demon.
Hey, can I counter?
Do you have a reaction?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make the counter and then roll the check. Seven is a fail. So,
No.
slash R 1D100. 82 is another rock.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. And there was this guy here on the right, so he's gonna summon it right here. And he's gonna kind of just be flying there. Okay. That Vrock, just having been summoned, is not going to take an action this round. He's puking. He's got summoning sickness. Your toast, you can take your turn. Bite for 11 is a miss.
All attacks have advantage till the end of Jonathan's turn.
Oh, that is not a miss. That totally hit him.
Move here. Pounce.
Yep. So claw, bite. 20 hits, 15 hits, 10 does not. 8, 16.
DC 12.
Yeah, I know. Although being prone doesn't matter much if everything already has advantage. Oh, well, he goes prone anyway. Okay. Thorin, you're up.
Alright. Swinging with the mace at it.
17 will hit for a total of 16 damage. And at this... Oh, God. Nope. That was bad. I don't know what it was. We'll just say it's that number. I think that's less than he would have actually been. He needs to make a wisdom save or be destroyed. That's a dead Vrock.
That mace is.
And then I'm going to reach over to the groveling baby lizard and cure wounds him. Oh, no. I cannot use cure wounds. I will use a healing word.
There you go. Okay. And then Dog Woggle.
Okay, so Dog Woggle sees this other rock turn up, and these things are noisy, and he doesn't like that. So he's first of all gonna move. He's gonna move to there, and he's gonna try, because it's currently flying over the edge of this cliff, right?
Yes, but it's flying at the level. Like
Okay.
you can reach it.
But yeah, cool. So I'm gonna use a shove action to knock it prone, so it falls.
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to attack it once first, and then I'm going to try and knock it prone.
Okay.
Attacking recklessly.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then is it an attack or an athletics check?
It's a shove action is you attack, and that wait a minute. I don't know if you can attack normally and shove.
Yeah, you can replace if you have multiple attacks. It says you can replace one of them with a shove action.
Okay. All right. Well then, just go ahead and attack it again, and if it hits, you can shove. 19 will hit. Kagetsu, thank you for the biddies, buddy. Okay, so he begins to plummet, right? And he is going to fall. Remember, from where he's currently standing, it's about 100 feet to the bottom. So as he's kind of spiraling, that's plenty of time for him to use his reaction. And he's going to spread out his wings. He won't be able to stop himself from falling, but he will be able to slow his descent enough to where he's not going to be chunky salsa. Okay? So let's see. I said it was 100 feet. So we're gonna go /R. That would be 5d6. 11 damage. I think you would have done more damage if you just hit him.
Yeah, probably.
I think even if he didn't slow himself, you might have done more damage if you had just hit him.
Yeah, but knock him down 100 feet takes him out of combat for a couple rounds.
Yeah, there's that. He essentially loses his turn. Okay, how much damage do you take? 11. And he is here. I'm gonna move him down here. We'll say he's negative 100 feet. Okay. Gnarl King.
Okay. I think I'm going to draw my bow and loose a few arrows at that vulture he just shoved down the cliff. Would I have
disadvantage?
Okay. So I would have disadvantage for being close to this one.
Yep. Range attacks and melee.
Okay. Then on second thought, I'm just going to make a few sword slashes at this one that's prone.
Okie dokie. Go get you. I can't say the whole thing. Thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the family. How you doing? 25, 26. Both. Well, you have advantage. I mean, they're both already hits, but I mean, if you wanted to roll 2 more times, just maybe you crit. Right?
Maybe. Okay.
I mean, there's no downside. Like, you're gonna hit no matter what. Okay. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then I need 2 d6s for your hunter mark. All right, another 7.
And that's it for me.
Judd?
Top. And I have advantage.
Well, ranged on so many rules. But yeah, but you're making a ranged attack versus someone that is prone.
I have 2 advantage, don't I?
There's no such thing as double advantage.
Please. Okay, well.
You hit him if that helps,
yeah,
you know. But again, he just kind of laps up the fire, you know.
I don't have anything else I can.
Where is his sheet? There it is. Hoof. Okay. Back 8.
What?
And then the Vrox are going to take their turn. The one down here at the bottom, he's standing here, right, on the edge of the cliff, looking up at all you guys so very far away. He is going to fly up 50 feet. So I know you're adjacent, Dogwoggle, but there's 50 feet between you and him. Here, let's. Okay. I'll move him like there because we know those lines are 50-foot incline. And standing there now, 50 feet down from you, you see the newly summoned Vrock put its hands into the air in a gesture that you've seen twice now.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
I'm betting it fails.
No. Oh, they can't summon other demon. Womp womp. These are special. Totes. Okay. So I guess he's not doing that. He's just making a very intimidating gesture as he dodges.
Shake my accident.
Chain summoning is trash. No, you're trash. I think it would be fun. I'm trying to power level these guys before they get one shot again. Oh, okay. Bite, hit, charge in again. You have advantage. Dude's prone. So 13 misses. Do you want to make another roll for that first claw? There we go. 21 hits for 4. And then the bite for 8 is also a hit. I think this Vrock
It's actually 6 and 10.
Oh, that's all of those were more, yeah. So 2, 4, 6, yeah. Alrighty. Oh god, here comes the finisher. Thorn?
Yep, moving over. Swain.
Yep, that's a hit. I'm not even gonna bother with the damage. Let's just make that wisdom save. And the Vrock is consumed by the holy light from the mace and destroyed. And when he is destroyed, the summoned Vrock goes with him. And you're left surveying the now empty battlefield.
So the rock that was down below comes flying up towards, ready to re-engage in combat. Dogwoggle swings and it just poofs out of existence.
That's right.
And now he looks really sad.
You're just gonna try to keep knocking him down, just keep ping-ponging him for
Get down there.
No. Alright guys, now what?
Dogwoggle's go back to the gate and try and lift it up again.
It's still up. You never went down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. However, even with the gate up, there's still this wall of green flame.
Dogwoggle's going to charge through it. Just put his head down and charge.
I'm gonna spend some of my sorcerer points to regain some spell slot.
Okay. You go ahead, man. Charge on through.
So if the gate was still up, technically speaking, I haven't gone a full turn without attacking anything before running through.
I don't think that's gonna. That does not help you because it's it's only 6 seconds from one turn to the next, and I'm pretty sure it took you more than 6 seconds to walk from here to there.
I've got 40 feet of movement and I could dash.
Yeah, but you didn't. No. You're not bear toteming this. Take 21 points of fire damage.
Okay, well, I'm going to Stone's Endurance it.
Actually, you cannot. This damage cannot be reduced by any means.
Oh, okay then.
It's green flame! Woo, spooky!
Green flame!
Yeah.
About how
Nobody in chat better say that right now. Huh?
How high up is the flames?
It's how high did we say this was? The gate was 20 feet? No, the gate was 30 feet.
Yeah.
The walls next to the gate are 20 feet.
Did I make it through the flames though?
No, you made it. Yeah, you did. I mean, you rush through, they burn you, it hurts really bad, but then you make it through to the other side.
I mean, I guess I'll just. I don't want to. Can I
Doggo turns back to the flames with a sudden realization. My boat! Somebody bring my boat!
Okay. Can I see like through the flames, or is it just like pure?
Yeah, you can see through that. Remember, you said you could see the road on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna grab his boat, drag it over here.
What's your strength?
I don't want to answer that question.
Yeah,
I will help him.
you try to drag it. It moves not at all.
I will help him.
What's your strength?
It is 15.
Plus my 7, so that's like 22.
I still don't think that's enough.
All right, while they're doing that, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on this flame.
Okay. This green flame, it has a strong aura of both evocation and necromantic magics.
Hey, Thorin, help me with the boat.
All right, so I'm going to at least say this to the other spellcaster of Baby Lizard, and think it'll help him with this freaking large boat.
All right. So with the three of you working together, I think you're able to shove the boat and kind of drag it along the ground. It's a wooden canoe, right?
I'm not taking it through the fire yet. I'm going to hold on to it and then cast Misty Step so I can misstep through the fire. I
Okay.
don't know how this works.
It's very simple. You misty step to the other side of the fire. The boat doesn't move at all.
Well, I try. It's okay, just break your boat, toss it over the fire, and then you have two boats.
Doggo looks really sad. It was a good boat.
Hey, Irtos. So Irtos, he's been watching you guys and what you're doing, and eventually he just kind of looks up and he casts Dispel Magic, and the flame disappears. Poof! Just goes out.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Doggo suddenly beams and runs back and grabs his boat, and then carries it back through before the flames come back.
Why didn't you do that before I Misty Step?
I didn't know you were gonna Misty Step. That and you Misty Step before I switched back from my form. I can't cast while in wild shape.
Oh, lizards are stupid.
Is everybody moving through?
Yep.
Okay. As you guys all, get the boat, move your equipment through to the other side, after a minute, you see the green flame returns. The Dispel Magic simply suppressed it for a minute.
Couldn't have we just theoretically, just kind of walked around this thing?
Possibly. You could have tried. Maybe consider that on your way back. As you walk up the road, you can see that there is that tower to the right that we had mentioned earlier. And standing here, you see that the door to the tower is fastened shut, and it's got a sturdy steel door that looks like it's bolted shut.
Thank you.
We going in?
So if we try to move it, it's just bolted shut.
Yep, you can
Lock.
feel there's something heavy blocking it on the other side.
Is there a window around the sides?
Wait, did you just walk off the cliff?
I went a little too far.
Dogwoggle will move and see if he can try and force the door up.
Sure. It's just an athletics check. More than enough. You push upon the door and you hear a wooden snapping sound as the door is burst inward, and now you can move into the tower. As you enter, you can see that there is a cold hearth standing across from the door. Wind howls down through the chimney, and there's a stone staircase on the southern wall. 3 windows look out over a foggy sea as far as you can tell.
Let's go upstairs.
That's what I was thinking. So I guess me and the kobold are going upstairs.
Dogwoggle will join you as well. But are these stairs wide enough to fit this rowboat up there as well?
No. No, definitely not.
Okay. So Dogwoggle will put the rowboat down and just, I'll be back soon.
Okay.
And then he'll start going upstairs.
There's maps for the next couple floors, but I'm not going to bother. The upper level here is an ice box. The windows here have been broken open, and it's just as cold inside at this level as it is outside. You can see a rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head, and the wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead.
All right. Guess try and climb the ladder.
You try to climb the ladder. Okay. As soon as you put your foot on the first of the rusted iron rungs, you simply just push your foot through to the ground as it breaks away easily.
How about I'm doing it?
Dogwoggle just looks around and goes, wasn't me. He just walks off towards the wolf head.
I'm gonna try to climb up the ladder, considering about how light I am.
Okay. You are able to climb up the ladder without breaking the rungs. And when you get to the top and try to force the door open, you find it stuck. And someone needs to close their microphone.
Can I push on it really hard?
I mean, you can push on it really. I mean, yeah, you're up there. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Got it.
Sad to say, 11 is not sufficient to force open the trapdoor.
That's a 10. Guys, I can't open the door.
The Gnarl King is going to try and search the various floors for loot.
Okay. You look around and discover that there is nothing. There's no furniture. There's no corpses, no egresses. The only place in the tower where there could be anything is the hearth, but it is completely empty.
How high is the ceiling?
Say 10 feet up? No, it'd be higher than that. It would be. Hold on, let me check here. Guard tower, midbound. Each floor is 20 foot from the next.
Oh, okay.
So if you're standing on the second floor, you climb the ladder 20 feet to get to the trapdoor. See, I didn't make that up.
So, how do we get the door open?
You gotta push it harder.
I'm gonna push it hard.
All right, make another athletics check. This time with feeling.
I did it.
You did. You did. What's that sound like?
A lot of straining.
I don't. What does that mean? I don't. I just don't have the imagination to picture this.
Finally get it.
He has the strength of 10,000 tiny trembling chihuahuas.
All right, so you hear a clang, and the door just screeches on its hinges as the long rusted hinge finally moves, and you open it up to the final level.
I'm gonna go through.
Okay. And standing here, looking around at the top of the rooftop, you see that there are 10, 3, 6, there are 7 10-foot tall golden statues standing atop the battlements here, all of them facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance, and the cold wind stirs the snow, under which you can see that there are human skeletons clad inside the armor here.
If only I could pick up the statue. I'm gonna go investigate.
You're gonna go in what?
Gonna see if there are any like inscriptions on it.
No, sir.
Is it just the statues? There's nothing else around.
I don't know. Do an investigation check. Or you know what? Hold that. Do a perception check. I think that's what I want more.
Question: is it sunlight out? Is it day?
The answer would be yes. You wouldn't travel at night.
13.
All right. Your reward for climbing all the way up to the top of this tower is the view. As you look out over the land ahead of you, can you see all the way out to, you know what, it's just best if I check your vision, right? Oh,
Great. It's a great view.
yeah, it is. Here, let me move you. Why are they all blocked off? All right, so you can see, and I'm just gonna move you around because it's got the dynamic stuff. You can see that up ahead there is a large river, that there is a stone bridge crossing. The road winds up the mountain for quite a ways further, but you can actually see from your vantage point at the top of the tower the Amber Temple. You see massive golden gleaming doors set into the side of the mountain, and you know that you are close to your destination.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs now to tell my fellow party members.
Okay.
Guys, I saw the Amber Temple. It's up that.
Dogwoggle wants to see.
No, you can't. It's actually kind of boring. It's not that interesting. Literally, I think if we just stood outside and looked ahead, we'd probably be able to see it.
Dogwoggle takes a bit of a running jump and jumps up and grabs like the edges of this trapdoor.
Not quite, because I think your standing leap would be how high?
It's your strength modifier plus 3 feet.
Plus 3 feet is your straight up and down.
Oh no, with a running jump, which you only have to move 10
No,
feet.
but that's a that's horizontally. You're like moving forward. This is just straight
No,
up
it's
and
your-
down.
yeah, straight up and down.
Either way, I don't think you can hit 20 feet. Can you? You know what? For funsies, let's say you do, right? you jump up, you grab the edges of the trapdoor.
How? It pushes up.
The trapdoor, yeah.
He grabs the ladder.
Maybe he means like he grabs like the ledge, like the hole in the.
Yeah, the ledge.
I like how he said, "Oh yeah, that's totally what I mean."
I just imagine he grabs like the edge of the ladder and it all just comes down in one just giant.
Okay, so you reach, you run, you jump, you grab the edges of the trapdoor. You're perfectly capable of doing that, only to discover your massive frame won't fit through the entrance. Oh no.
He just kind of lifts his head up just through the door and is really disappointed that he can't see over the walls at the side, and he lowers himself back down and goes back down to his boat.
Okay.
He's clearly sulking.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Going to exit so we can head to the Amber Temple.
All right. So if you guys are going to continue. Be right back. Coffee. You guys want to take a quick 5-minute break? Use bathroom, get drinks, all that fun stuff.
Be right back.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Wada, you said you've been doing Adventure League at your local store? When are you gonna come and play with us, huh? Uh-huh. I'm sure he's AFK by now. I'd love to one of these days. My schedule's all weird. Well, we do Adventure League Thursday nights, Saturday mornings, and soon to be Tuesday nights as well. So if any of those days you're able to hop in, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to try and join one of the scheduled events, they're not Adventure League, so the rules are a little bit more relaxed. What times? The Tuesday and Thursday are both at 7 p.m. The Saturday one is in the morning. It's at noon Eastern. Do we do strict AL? Yeah, it's it's Adventure League. We follow the rules. But if that's concerning, no worries. We can teach you. We'll show you how to do it the right way. A little more like AL Light. So you mean not Adventure League. Because Adventure League, the idea is that the rules are the same for everybody, and with everybody following the same rules, it doesn't matter who your DM is. You can take your character, you can join in any Adventure League game because it's going to be consistent. And when people decide to deviate away from that, then you have not Adventure League. Well, you know what, and you know what, that's fine. Like, no, if you don't like the Adventure League system, you don't have to use it. That's the beauty of it. But if you want to play in a public format and you want to bring people in and advertise like, hey, we play Adventure League, you have to follow the rules. Yeah, totally haven't read S8 still. It's actually like it's really obnoxious, but it's really easy. It's just, how many points do I get? Do I level up? Okay.
But it's great when your adventurers are like, hey, so how much money are we going to get for this? Like,
none of it.
2 tokens.
You get none. You know what though? I don't think it's that bad, because it's like some of the, like, what would you use gold for in a campaign? To buy?
Yeah, there's not a lot you use it for. There's only a couple of
and the
for, like,
well, and the stuff you would use it for, like every time you level up, you get like a gold bounty, right? And you know that gold bounty that you get, I think it's more than what I like. Okay, so far I've played in 2 games, right, with my new character since season 8, and I leveled up. I got 75 gold. Bam. And when I think back to playing in other games in Adventure League and picking up gold and keeping those items and selling items, I don't think I would have gotten 75 gold that quickly. It would have been much less, because the amount would have been split amongst the party. Like I honestly think that the little bit that you get every time you level up is more than sufficient for buying adventuring gear, for buying health potions, for buying spell components. It kind of sucks for wizards, but you don't find a ton of spell books anyway. And then your treasure points, it's like, yeah, instead of one person getting a magic item, you can pick and choose what you want to get. And if there's not, like on my barbarian that I play on Thursdays, there's no items in tier 1 that I really want to get. So you know what I do with all my points? I either turn them in for gold, which, hey, great, I got gold. Or I turn them in for health potions, which I need, and now I don't have to spend gold for. Like, it works out. It's just so many people are so adverse to the change that they're not interested in giving it a try. And I think
my first...
I like it better. I'm not afraid to say it. I kind of am. Please don't send me hate. Don't at me. It's
my first monk character that I played, that played from level 1 to tier 2, before that awful incident with the dragon in the cave.
Yeah.
I think he entered tier 2 with like 145 gold, and he'd only spent maybe 100 gold on potions, like, throughout the entirety of tier 1. So 75 gold per level is definitely more than he would have got.
Yeah. You know, oh no, Ozzy, that wasn't gold, that was experience. Because in the Firefinger, you went through... D&D Reddit already hates me, I don't give a shit. That in the Firefinger, there was a ton of combat, which the experience pool was massive. But then it's like, even then, would the experience pool, when you add up all those encounters, and then you split them between the 5-person party and Iku, because Iku would have leached some of that, would it have been enough to just be like, okay, here's 4 points, go ahead and level up? I don't think so. Especially not when you consider, okay, that entire module leveled you up no matter where you were. But if you were level 1, yeah, you would have probably leveled up anyway. If you were level 4, definitely not. That would not have leveled you up, but it did in this case. So I don't know. I'm still not convinced.
Yeah, you also don't get less XP for having more people in the Adventure League setting with the
No, you don't.
adventure point system.
Yeah,
the
you get this. You get the same amount of checkpoints no matter what. Anyway, this is not an Adventure League stream. This is a Curse of Strahd stream where we don't play Adventure League. Is everybody back from break?
I'm back.
2, 3, 4. Who's who? Oh, Dog Woggle. That's you. You're here. Okay. Ready to continue?
I'm gonna just catch up to these guys. Didn't forget my boat.
Okay, so you guys start making your way up ahead. You start making your way up ahead, and as you guys just put yourselves up there to the next gate because I'm not waiting for you to tiptoe up one square at a time. As you tiptoe up ahead, the snowy pass comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each one are 2 statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, charging toward one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge. And as you look over the gorge, you see something off in the distance. Toronto, gosh, thank you for the biddies, buddy. Oh, so... go ahead and get those rolls out. We'll figure them out here in a sec. As you are looking over this scene, okay? I know I have my hand out here somewhere. There it is. You see, up in the sky, there is a black dot that is coming towards you. You stare at it for a moment, trying to understand what it is, because it has to be quite large for you to be able to see it so clearly, so far away. So you stand and stare, trying to make sense of this thing, this anomaly in the sky. You realize that it's growing at an alarming rate as it's rocketing towards you. Before any of you have time to react, this creature comes up to the edge of the bridge, and you see that it is a massive bird of terrifying proportions. I need everybody to roll initiative as you prepare to face the rock. Where is my turn order? There it is. Okay. And then where my bird at? Oh man, Dwayne Johnson is here? No, I wasn't gonna make that joke this time. The last time we did this, that's all we did, is every time it was his turn, it was, oh, it's the Rock's turn. And then he would dive in shouting, "Can you smell?" No? Okay. 5? What is that crap? Alright, anywho, currently, want to remind you guys, each of those elevation triangles is 50 feet. So where you're standing, it is 250 feet to the bottom of the gorge. And the rock, where it is currently, I said he landed at the far end of the bridge. So he is going to be here on the ground. Irtos, you have the first action in combat.
Alright, well, he's too far for me to hit with anything. Nope, actually he's not.
threw a javelin. Is that with disadvantage because he's 120 feet away?
Yep, that was the disadvantage roll.
Okay. Okay. After that is the Neural King.
Okay, I'm going to move up here and let loose a few arrows with my longbow. That has about a range of 150
Oh yeah,
feet, so
your
I
bow
think I
can.
hit it.
Yeah. I swear I hit the tracker forward. There we go. All right, 26, 17. Both will hit for a total of 22.
And drip ambush.
Yes, sir, for another 11. Are you finished after that?
And yep, that's it.
Judd?
Going to run up here and cast Firebolt.
Okay, 9 is a hit.
That's it.
Is it me or is... I don't know. It seems like Roll20's lagging. Discord's breaking up. I wonder if we're having connection issues. Okay. Dog Woggle. Dog Woggle?
Sorry, I was pressing the wrong button for push to stop.
Oh.
Yeah, he's too far away for Dogwoggle to really do anything, so he's just going to draw his axe and dash.
Okay.
He's going to rage as well.
Alrighty.
Dogwoggle will eat the giant chicken.
Alright. So he is going to fly up into the air. Okay? And obviously go far enough away from Dog Woggle so it doesn't provoke an AO. Not because he knows that. He's just a dumb bird. He is going to fly over here.
Oh god.
Oh, yes. See, the Rock is just a dumb bird. But he sees something very tantalizing. There is a small lizard here. And did you know that some larger species of birds eat lizards? No, you're not. So first, it's going to lash out with a talon at Irtos. And
Ow.
yeah, so you take 25. You are grappled. He's got you in his talon, right? And then he's going to lash out with his other talon at Judd. 15? Miss? Okay. But then he's going to dart down with his beak and try to get you with that too, Judd.
He named it to Dwayne.
No? What are you talking about?
But I'm not a lizard. It doesn't matter if you're not a lizard.
You look like a lizard, and I want to eat you. Okay.
I think you did.
So he reaches down and he bites you. He lets you go. You don't taste very good. But we have you. I'm going to move you here because you're grappled. And how far did I move again? 70 feet? So after grabbing you, he is just going to use the rest of his movement to fly straight up. Okay? So, and that will put him 50 feet up off the ground. And then, Thorin, it's going to be your turn again.
All right. So, let's see here. I'm actually going to use my bonus action to cast Magic Weapon on my light crossbow.
Yeah, okay.
And then I will take aim at the rock and shoot it. Hopefully. Oh.
Okay.
So 18.
19? Because plus my... Yeah, 19 is a hit. For 8 damage.
Oh, I've already updated it, so it's got that included.
Oh. Okay. Fine. Okay, got him. What next?
That's it.
Irtos, currently in the rock's claws.
Oh boy.
Talons. I have claws. Downer for you. Thank you for the biddies, buddy. Appreciate you.
Oh, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here because I'm like 300 feet above ground.
So Downer, is
drops me, I'm
that
dead.
inspiration? I think 100 bits is you can give someone inspiration, right?
104.
Not yet. You're saving up. Oh God. All right. So what do you want to do, Irtos?
If I escape from the grapple, I fall.
Unless you have some way to stop yourself from falling, yes. Although, remember, currently he hasn't moved. I know your token is currently sitting above the void, but you are still over the bridge. He's 50 feet up from the ground level, from the bridge. Here, I'll just move the bird back to where he was so it's more accurate. There we go. Look, you're almost in his claw. I think we can arrange that. There we go. Judd, you have a heal coming in from a benevolent Twitch god for 3.
Thank you.
Okay, attacks and heals from the front.
Oh, it didn't. Okay, how am I supposed to cast it if I click it and it won't cast it?
Pray. What's the spell?
Moonbeam.
Oh, I deleted your moonbeam. I'm sorry. I didn't know if it was supposed to be there. Cast it. There you go. Oh, there's a box. That's probably what it was. Is you clicked it and maybe it's under your sheet, but you have to click the at second level.
Oh, that part never popped up.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's your spell DC? Because they don't. Isn't it like a dex save versus your save DC?
13.
All right. They takes full 10. Finished?
Yes.
All right, Gnarl King, what would you like to do? Before you continue, because of the position you're standing in, you see how more than half of the rock is currently blocked?
Rock block.
Yep. So you are not at a good vantage point. He currently has half cover.
about now?
Actually, still kind of the same thing. You might have to move even more forward. However, as you stand here, again, all kinds of noise. As you stand here, you can see that there is something inside the room here. It might be worth coming back to later.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that last part.
There is something in the room.
All right. I think I might check it out. So do I need to roll anything?
No, but you'd have to get off your horse to go in the room.
Okay.
Looking down, you can see that there is a corpse. The corpse here is badly emaciated, and it appears that this man died of starvation, probably too afraid to leave the safety of the tower here because of the massive rock. When you look down and examine him, you can see that there is a bow inside the pack on his back.
There's a what now? I'm sorry, you're kind of cutting in and out.
A bow.
Okay, a bow, and I take it looks highly unusual.
That's why we're talking about it, yeah.
Okay, I will pick up and examine the bow.
Okay. Now, examining it, taking the time to look at it, this will take your action, right? But
that's okay.
As you look at it, you see that the material of the bow is, it looks to be the same composition as the armor that you are currently wearing. And written in Elvish runes on the side, written in Sylvan runes on the side, you can see a phrase. It simply says, "Swift defeat to my enemies."
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Judd, it is your turn.
So theoretically, is Earthos adjacent to the bird?
I'm grappled, yes I am.
Yeah, Ertos is in his hand.
Okay, so I would have advantage, right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh wait, that was the wrong thing. Never mind, I'll do it.
Wait, you didn't want a firebolt?
No.
You can change it. I don't care.
Actually, how big is the bird again? Like, you said...
Okay, remember that these are 10-foot squares? And if you measure him from end to end, you can see that he's like 20 feet tall by 20 feet wide. He's gargantuan.
Okay,
Darkness looms.
I'm gonna shoot this.
Wait, what? Oh, you're shooting the opposite side. No. You're safe.
Oh, okay.
Because he's so big, and it's a 20. If he shoots the far end, it would stop like 10 feet away from you.
It's okay.
It's okay. He's not.
All I saw is the word fireball. It's like, oh shit, really?
Yeah, right.
Is this like revenge for skippers or something?
I think you're onto something. Lane's trying to kill you.
Oh my gosh! I just looked at my roll. It's awful.
Yeah, it is 19. Oh, 6 1 1 1 1 1 6 2.
Speaking of skippers, that's my new back. In memory.
Alrighty, Judd, are you finished?
Yes.
Okay. Dogwoggle.
All right.
Dog Woggle.
Yep.
What?
So Dogwoggle is going to move down here. He can't attack anything, so he's gonna. At the end of this turn, he's going to fall out of rage. But he's going to move first. So he's going to move to there, and he's gonna get his boat out. And what he's going to try and do, actually, he's going to move to that square. What he's going to try and do is that if the rock tries to drop, Yrtos is going to try and catch him in the boat if he goes over the edge. So that way, he won't fall down the side of the cliff. So I'm ready in action for that with the boat.
All right, but you lost your rage, you said?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've lost my rage.
Yeah.
Like holding the boat over the edge by the one side of
Yeah,
and I would
I've got
imagine
the
you'd be
boat out.
shouting up to him, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, jump! I got you!
but they're not over the river. So if he like fell in and just
True.
go straight and hit the cliff.
Maybe. It's something you can try. It might work. It probably won't. Dogwoggle's not a smart.
Okay. The rock is gonna do his thing.
Damage for the moonbeam. Con save.
Con save fails. You want to reroll the damage, or do you just want, what was it before? 10? Oh no. Alright, so you gotta tell me the who. Who gets it? And 15 damage from the moonbeam. So he's gonna take that and eat it. Gnarly. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Then the rock, you see that is it standing here, right? Standing, flying. He opens its claw. He just opens up his claw and releases Yrtos. So Yrtos, you're going to fall 50 feet. Does anybody have a reaction that they can or would use? I know Dogwoggle is already dropping the. He's trying to catch him in the boat, right?
Yep.
Nah, I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
So I would imagine, even
Use
though
the
it's
reaction to bite him.
use a reaction to bite him. No, I don't think you could do that. 50-foot drop, even landing in the boat. It's a pretty sudden stop. It's gonna hurt a bit. So you are. It's not as bad as it would be just slamming into the concrete and stone of the bridge, but you are going to take 14 bludgeoning damage as you collide with the boat. Then the bird is going to swoop down. And really, I just want to reposition him because he was covering up all your tokens and I didn't like it.
Alright, what do I roll for a concentration?
Because it's a con save. And, you passed. Alright, so he swoops down. And first thing he's going to do is he is going to beak Dogwoggle. Ka! Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And you did say your rage wore off, right?
Yes, it did, but I am going to use Thorns in.
Okay, I figured you might. It's a good thing I didn't let you waste it on that flame, right? Then the bird is going to lash out with its talon, and it's going to try and grab. It's going to try and grab Judd. Judd? Ka!
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got you.
And I failed to save
Fail what save?
the grab. Oh no, that's the escape.
No, yeah. No, you're just grappled. He just takes you now.
Well, I'm in.
And he can't use his talons again. So that's that. The rock has moved only 20 feet, but he's a big dumb bird, so he's going to stay right there and just kind of flap his wings and caw at you. Thorin?
Alright. I'm gonna adjust over and set loose another arrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, shooting the arrow at the bird, 12 miss. I think. Yeah, miss.
And that
Okay. Irtos.
Move the beam around the party and hit the bird.
Okay, Downer. You should stick around though, so you can see what happens. Because it's okay. Anyway, Irtos, you moved around and then you did a what now?
I moved the beam around the party so I didn't hit any party members, and I dropped it on the bird.
Okay, so he needs another con save. Is that what?
Correct.
Okay. Pass. So half damage for 3. And Irtos, you're being healed for 6 from bar save. Gnarl King, it is your turn.
Can I use the staff as a bonus action?
And use a what?
A spell slot in my staff.
Does the Staff of Healing require it's bonus action to use, right? I don't remember.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Well, let's look it up. Yeah, hold on, Gnarls.
Nope, action.
Okay. Gnarl King.
Okay, I'm going to take that bow I found and knock one of its arrows in it and set it loose on the rock.
Okay. Doing so, you just, it's just a regular attack. Go ahead and shoot.
Oh no.
Okay, just make your next attack. .22 will hit. And then is there anything else?
That's pretty much it.
Do me a favor. Make a history check. All right, that's enough. Like I said, the bow seems to be made of the same material as your armor. You recognize it to be either elvish or Eladrin in nature, and you've heard tales in your youth about powerful items and weapons that require a command word or phrase in order to work. And you can posit that while Judd takes his turn. Oh, or his not turn. Judd,
Got this.
you got this.
Bam.
Stupid death save button.
I made my own.
Okay, well, that is a fail.
Exactly. That's it.
Dogwoggle?
All right, so Dogwoggle is going to once again have his axe out. He's going to rage again. Now, this rock, is it?
Oh, no,
is it
he's not.
mostly over the?
He's not 50 feet up right now. He's.
Yeah,
Remember, I said he's like standing on the. Like he's perched on the bridge here with you.
Yeah, that's fine. So if he were to say be knocked prone, he would be stuck on the bridge and not fall down, right?
That's an interesting idea. However, remember that you can't shove someone that's sizes.
Yeah, it's too large.
Hey, he's gargantuan. So even with your Goliath, you count as one size larger. You wouldn't be able to give him a shove.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So I'm going to reckless attack, and I'm going to attack him twice with my great axe.
Okay, give me 1 second. No. Okay. 30, 26 both hit. Total of 20, 30 damage. Okay. And as you hit the bird, okay, he begins to shout and shriek, right? And as he does, caw, caw, it's deafening because of how completely massive he is. I need everybody except for the unconscious. Well, no, even Judd, even though you're unconscious, because even though you're unconscious doesn't mean your ears wouldn't be injured by an extremely loud noise. I need you to make a con save, please.
I am doing horribly at these con saves.
Dogwoggle.
Is it above 13?
Is it above 13? It is not. Okay, so Dogwoggle, Thorin, you are deafened. And I don't know which token represents deafened, so I gotta use the drop down. Hold on. I'll be honest, I don't even know what deafened does because we never ever use it. I'll give you a hint. You can't hear things. Where's Thorin? There he is. And the bot didn't even share what it does. All right, give me a second. I'll provide that text for you.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Blinded. Charmed. Deafened. Can't hear. Automatically fails any ability check that requires healing. Wow. Wow. I totally didn't know that's what being... All right, anyway. Dogwoggle, you've attacked. You're finished, right?
Yes.
All right. The Rock. The Rock is going to... well, number one, it's just going to drop... yeah.
Oh no.
He's not gonna drop you, okay? You're a very, very tasty looking thing. He's gonna snipe down with his beak and give you a bite. And it's not over 31. I guess a little scared, but I thought it was worth the risk. So he just beaks down. He snaps at Judd. Judd, take a failed death save, please.
Yep.
And then after taking a big chunk out of your shoulder, he kind of spits, and lets you down. And then he is going to... He spies something over on the other side here. So he's going to fly up into the air. And he's a big dumb bird. He doesn't think about these things. That will provoke AO from the two of you. That's a miss from Irtos.
Did he take damage for starting in the moon?
No. What is it? Is it 2d8 for Moonfire? Here, he takes 16. Oh, well, you rolled it. There's 14. And then Dogwoggle hits for another 15. And he's going to come over here because he sees something very tasty. He sees a big horse that he thinks he can eat and will be a fulfilling meal. So he's going to lash out with his talons. Hits the horse for 24. Horse is currently unconscious, bleeding out, and is grappled by the rock. And if Alex was here, he'd be so proud of me. The rock has only moved 30 feet. He's going to fly up 90 feet into the air. 90 feet into the air. All right. There he is. Thorn? Yeah, he was hit after Ozzy. He got the heal. Oh no, 7. No, I did not. Judd, go ahead and heal for 7.
All right, so I'm deaf, and so I only saw all this. I didn't hear crap.
Right. You see this massive bird swoop down, grab the horse, and fly up into the air.
All right, and then at that point, I'm just gonna, as it's like flying up, shoot another arrow at it.
15 hits for 7.
That's it.
Why would Alex be proud of me?
Yeah.
Well, because if any of you have ever talked to Alex for an extended period of time, he has this weird obsession with bald eagles on YouTube. And I swear to you, for the past 6-7 years, at least 3-4 times a year, he'll be like, you know, I'll text him, be like, hey, you want to play a game or something? And he'll be like, or what are you doing? And he'll be like, I'm just watching bald eagle videos. It's like, what? Why?
What a weirdo.
He is weird, but his fascination is that he can't believe how savage the eagles are, because they'll swoop down and they'll grab a goat, and they will take that goat up high into the air, and the goat is, you know, it's bleeding and it's screaming, and then he runs up, and then they let it go, and then they let the goat smash into the rocks and be pulverized, and then they swoop down and they start chipping away and eating it.
That's only little tiny goats.
Downer for you. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Welcome to family. All right.
What's wrong with
You know
that?
what else is savage? Bears. They just go right up and boom, right in the face.
Irtos, it is your turn. So if you now you may understand why I said Alex would be proud of me, because he picked up the horse and may have similar plans to the bald eagle. Anyway. Oh, what is that?
I'm gonna tap the staff on the ground. Mass healing word.
That is a beautiful, beautiful spell to cast
Or
right now.
mass cure wound.
Mass cure wounds. Mass cure wounds. I don't know this.
30-foot radius, 6 targets.
Cool, that's everybody. Okay. Was it how much?
It was 12.
All right, so everybody heals for 12. That is beautiful. So that is an action using the staff. It's not a spell cast. Do you have anything else that you would like to do for bonus action, or for the remainder of your turn?
Nope. I don't think I have any spells I can use as bonus action.
Okay. All right. Gnarl King.
Okay, I'm going to venture to guess that the command phrase I need to use for the bow is the phrase printed on it.
Which is?
So, I don't remember exactly what it was. Bring death to my enemies, something along that line.
Swift defeat to my enemies.
Swift defeat to my...
Yeah, if you forget, you could just like look down and be like, "Oh, what's it say?" Oh yeah, swift defeat to my.
Okay, and let loose 2 more arrows.
Okay, so here's what happens, right? You knock the arrow. You say the command phrase, and as you do, you can feel the some energy creeping up from the bow through your arms and seeping into your very being. Okay, you feel empowered, focused. You can see that the rock's death in your mind's eye. However, you feel there is something not quite right with this bow. And as you stand here, you also feel something ebbing and waning. Although you're not quite sure what it is.
Okay,
Fire your attacks against the creature with advantage. Roll another 6d6. (21) 35 damage. All right. The creature is incredibly wounded. You see the arrows pierce through its massive exterior and penetrates it to its very core. Are you finished after that?
yes.
All right. Judd?
Firebolt. And that would be. Oh no.
Okay. So the firebolt arcs out, right? And you know, it's not gonna hit the rock, okay? And I need to stress, it doesn't hit the Gnarl King either. Okay? But oh, because you have pack tactics. Okay, it does hit the rock, but it does not hit the Gnarl King.
How does it?
But as it streaks through, okay, the Gnarl King, as the heat from the firebolt arcs by, you feel yourself, like you feel your skin begin to tingle, and you also begin to burn. Take 9 fire damage, please, and your armor ignites and erupts into flame. No, you would not have pack tactics. You don't. There's nobody next to him. He's 90 feet in the air.
I was trying to say. And also, I have sunlight sensitivity. I just remembered.
Yeah. Also, you suck. Dogwoggle.
Dogwoggle's kind of mad. He's gonna run up and he's gonna try and chuck a javelin at it.
Okay. Disadvantage because of the distance.
Yep. I'm gonna do it recklessly, so it'll just be a flat roll.
Okay, that's fine. Ooh-wee! 13 is a hit. Finished?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, the rock is quite injured at this point. It is going to begin to try to escape with its meal. It, still flying high up in the air, is going to fly this way. And take the dodge action, because it can, because why not? Thorin.
All right. Well, it took off, so I'm running forward. Want to get like one more arrow out at it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a miss. Finish.
Yep.
Your toast?
How high up is it?
90 feet still. It went straight in a line instead of trying to go up higher.
Is it possible to move the 5-foot sphere moonbeam 40-foot cone shape so it hits?
No, I don't. Because if you move it 40 feet,
I can move it 60. It's a 40-foot high cone.
I see. I see.
High cylinder.
So it's 40 feet high cylinder. It gets I'll say yes this time, but I think mechanically Moonbeam targets a spot on the ground, not like a spot in the air, like a 3-dimensional space. It's like a spot on the ground, and then the light is coming down at it. But
okay, because all it says is silver beam pale light, 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point.
Sure. Like I said, this is fine until I can figure it out, or it's never ever relevant again. So, I mean, how many aerial combats do we really get into? All right. So Moonbeam moves up. That's your bonus action, right? And then the rock needs to make a con save. Fails, takes 17. Okay.
Was moving it a bonus, or was it a?
I don't know. Moonbeam, I'm pretty sure is a
It's action.
It's action to move it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're done. Gnarl King, at the start of your turn, because you're currently on fire, and we don't know why, you are taking 6 fire damage.
Okay. The Gnarl King, doesn't even look like he cares at all. He just strides forward and keeps loosing arrows into the...
Okay. So, make your attacks with advantage. And then it's another 66, but it doesn't matter, because as the arrows pierce into the rock, it lets out one last terrified scream as it crashes into the ground, unfortunately taking Bracken with it. And the two of them smash into the bridge, and the rock is dead. Now, unfortunately, they were 90 feet up, right? So slash R 9d6. 35 bludgeoning damage to Bracken as he falls, and the rock collapses on top of him. I believe his max hit point was only 20-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. So, unfortunately, that's chunky salsa. Bracken is completely obliterated as he falls to the ground.
Seeing this, the Gnarl King lets out a very loud, haunting, warbling roar of mourning for his fallen steed.
Okay. What do you guys do now?
Well, Dogwoggle's going to move over and retrieve his javelin. And then he wants to try and start carving bits off this rock because, it's a giant chicken.
It is a giant chicken.
So he's gonna try and carve as many. Sorry.
I'm sorry. No. I'm interrupting you. I wanted to point out one thing. As the rock dies, Gnarl King, you feel the magic from the bow begin to dissipate. And as it does, you feel your health and vitality kind of seeping back, and you feel revitalized.
Okay.
All right. You can continue trying to carve up chunks of the rock.
Yep. I'm just gonna do that till I've got like a nice big portion that probably weighs somewhere in the vicinity of about 300 pounds worth of chicken meat.
Okay. All right. Outside of carving up little bits for later food and rations, I think the bigger problem here is we have a several ton animal blocking the way.
Can we just climb over it?
Yeah, you could do that. I don't see any reason you couldn't. You could just kind of hold on to the feathers and stab into the meat so you can climb your way up.
Sorry for your loss, man. Or your horse. I'm just gonna.
At this, he simply sort of quietly whispers, "He died with honor." And he rises back up again and moves on with the party.
You're really attached to a horse.
I am kind of curious as to what kind of carving knife Dogwalk was using if he's carving it from the opposite end of the bridge.
Oh, are you talking about? Dogwoggle's right next.
One thing that is going to be very apparent is that since you are climbing over the rock, it would be quite impossible to climb over this massive obstruction and carry the boat.
You just wanted him to get rid of them.
No, it's funny and I like messing with people.
Dogwalk will just chuck it over the.
Yeah, I probably could, but none of you guys can catch it, and I don't want to break it. So I can just carve my way through it with an axe.
Shut up, man. I
This'll
lost
take some
my
time.
horse. The least you could lose is your boat.
Hey, man. I'm not going to give up my boat for no reason, for no good reason. This boat is super useful.
Gonna carve my way through. I just imagine like a meat tunnel, like just dripping gore and gristle as he.
So is this a long rest while he's doing this?
Yeah, can we take one of the?
Oh, it's up to you. If you guys want a long rest, I'm sure you could take shelter inside one of the guardhouses here on either end of the bridges. Once he carves enough out of the rock, you could rest inside the meat cave. That's.
I'll rest.
It'd be nice and warm in here.
Yeah. Well, no. Remember, you are in extreme temperatures, so sleeping inside a very moist, meaty area, you would probably get hypothermia super quick.
No, it's still warm. You just died.
Except I'm a Goliath.
Dad, haven't you ever watched Star Wars?
Oh, no, you are right. You can totally Luke Skywalker this bit. Just sleep in there. What is this game we're playing? Trying to discuss the logistics of, well, yes, we totally could sleep inside the giant dead bird carcass and be safe and protected from the cold.
Can we just take our rest?
You're perfectly good watchtowers right there, but I'm going to sleep inside the bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, Dogwaggle's going to carve his way through, so he gets to keep his boat, and then he'll sleep in the tower.
Okay. You guys can take a long rest. Those of you who are deafened remain so. And with the long rest, are you going to attune to the bow? Well, I guess you're already attuned. You used it. I let you use it. So I'll let you see the properties of it. What you have found is an oath bow. And the properties are there with the exception of one thing. After spending the long rest with the weapon and examining it, you realize that when you swear an oath and you use the bow, it draws on your life energy and it makes you vulnerable to fire damage. Extremely vulnerable.
Okay. All right.
So before the long rest, could I cast Lesser Restoration on myself and Dogwaggle?
Sure. If you would like to do that, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
What? Oh, it's because of I was like, wait a minute, they should be the same. Dex plus 2. Damage 1, 1d8. 3d6. All right. So for all intents and purposes, the oath bow is a longbow. It functions normally like just a regular longbow if you do not swear an oath. But when you swear an oath, the attacks are considered magical. You have advantage against the target on which you have marked, and you do extra damage. And pay attention to the one line. If you have someone and you have an oath up, and you attack someone else, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls with all other weapons. Okay.
So what was it with me catching him on?
Because he was vulnerable.
Oh, okay.
Super vulnerable. Combustible even. Because I think that's what it said. Alright, is everybody rested?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So, moving forward.
Real quick, did that dead corpse guy have arrows on him? I'd like to scavenge those.
Sure, but not many. It looks like he might have been trying to attack the rock before he finally gave up and succumbed to death. There are five arrows.
Why'd you take us back to this?
Okay.
Because you would you like to live here forever? Or would you like to continue walking?
I don't know. It's pretty nice.
Okay. So now, even though the Amber Temple is within sight, there's still got some traveling we got to do. How much traveling? Well, let's look. We have 2 hexes, 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 hours travel, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah, you can see it. It's off in the distance, way off in the distance, and the terrain is difficult because of the snow and ice. Where is the flippin' thing? Oh no, I already said it's 7. So /gr 7 d20s. All right, come on. Let's get some encounters. 1. 1 encounter. Kidding me.
Shut up.
and then it's gonna be really hard.
I never I am the worst when it comes to rolling for random encounters. Let's see here. What do we got? What's our player levels? I could use one of the ones that they have pre-made, but where's the fun in that? I think it's much more fun to generate a list and let the viewers pick what to torture. Send it to you. So we have a level 5, a level 6, a level 5, a level 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, and Eartos is a tiebreaker. 6. So 3, 6, 2, 5. 3 players, level 6. I think that's what it was set to exactly. 2 players, level 5. Arctic environment. Demons. Okay. I think I want... Okay. So here's our options, Twitch. There's our options. Anything... I think up to here.
I just want to say I can't stop thinking about what Aunt Rodriguez made.
There's our options. Those aren't very good options. This would also be considered mountainous. Ooh, there's more options there. Oh, I think that would be fun. All right, first one I see in Twitch off this list. That's what we're throwing. Dreamwalker. All right, you got it. We're gonna go. I think it's here. Look, it's snowy.
It's like Christmas.
When am I ever going to do a Dreamwalker? That's right. That's right. We might never ever get the opportunity again.
What?
Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you guys are traveling through the ice and snow, right? And as you do, you can hear something thumping through on the other side of the mountain.
Dog Woggle, go check that out.
Doggle just continues moving forward. Yeah, listening out for whatever it is.
Okay. As you round a bend, you can hear the noise coming closer. And it's a rhythmic thumping. Just boom, whatever it is that's coming towards you, it is quite large.
Doesn't sound like another chicken.
No, not another chicken. Rounding the bend, coming towards you, you see a giant, gray-skinned, somewhat lithe and skinny for a mountain folk. And as she turns the corner, she is kind of got her head down towards the ground. She's gibbering to herself. Demons come, kill, blood, fire from the sky. And as she rounds the corner and sees all of you, she pulls out her weapon, her face a grimace of pain and rage, and she yells as she charges. Go ahead and roll initiative. Gnarl King, you will be first.
Okay, I'm going to let loose a few arrows.
Okay. 12, 25, and 12 again. The 25 will hit.
Alright, that's it for this round.
Thorin?
All right, I'm going to move over this way, and then at this moment, I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame at it.
All right. The radiant energy falls down from the sky and hits the giant in the back. As it does, it doesn't seem particularly hurt by your attack.
That's it.
Judd?
There.
And then what did you do? You threw a fireball at her?
Uh-huh.
You monster.
And I'm gonna put it like a little front to back, so it doesn't hit Dogwoggle.
Okay. She gets hit. He did not like it. Your toast?
Move to here, 20 feet away. Let's pounce.
Okay. That claw is a hit. There's no sense in rolling. You would not be able to knock her prone. Especially not since is the creature... What the heck is it? Is a Deinonychus tiny or is it small? It does either way. She's much too large for you to knock prone. Bite, miss, claw, hit.
And then the rest of my movement, I'll move to there.
All right. On her turn, she simply looks down. She did not like that fireball. No, it's only that right there. Yeah, you got it. Okay. And she scoops down into the ground, right? And this is something you've seen before. It picks up a massive boulder and it's just gonna chuck it at Judd. And miss horribly. And then she is going to just slowly lumber forward, stopping right there. Dogwoggle, unfortunately, at the start of your turn, I need a charisma save, please. Starting your turn, standing this close to the giantess, you can't help but feel something pulling at you.
She's pretty.
That is correct. You are charmed by the giant.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna try and give her a hug.
Okay.
How tall is the Dreamwalker?
Well, she is a huge creature. I think huge puts her in ballpark of what, 15, 20? No, gargantuan is much larger than. Doesn't matter. She's ginormous. All right, so you try to give her a hug. You succeed. You wrap your arms around her calf.
I'm gonna use my action to make a persuasion check to try and hit on her. Be like, "Hey, baby,
That is
good."
You can certainly do that, but don't bother with the roll. It will fail.
Okay.
Because as you talk to her and you try to interact, she simply continues muttering, "Blood, demons, fire from the sky."
Fair.
Gnarl King, you also are within the 30 feet of her. Start of your turn, need a charisma save. That is a fail. You also are charmed. You are now friends with the giant.
Okay. The Gnarl King is just going to walk forward and maybe sort of like kneel down and fealty like a knight to his liege or something.
Okay. All right. And then, are you finished?
Yep.
All right. End of your turn. You can repeat the save again.
All right. So do I get another save as well?
Yeah. That's why I was typing it there. Dogwoggle breaks free. Kind of snaps out of.
She didn't reciprocate my advances, so I'm mad at her now.
Mad at her now. Gnarl King, are you going to repeat the save?
Okay, yes. Doesn't fare much better.
Okay. Thorin, you are also in the radius. Here, since now we all know that there's something funky going on here, I will let you see the radius, so then you can just know. Thorin, charisma save, that is a fail. You are charmed. Right? 13? Yeah.
Alright, so seeing this and knowing how Dogwoggle acts, I'm actually going to cast Sacred Flame at Dogwoggle. And screaming, "Get away from her!"
Dogwoggle, need a dex save, please. So you managed to barely avoid the Sacred Flame thrown your way by Thorin.
And then I have my turn and repeat.
Yeah. Alright, so you break free. Judd, start of your turn. Nope. Charisma save. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to run here.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna throw. Is that a fireball?
I'm trying. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able.
Do it.
Last time I did, I got trying to do this without.
Do it.
No, I got last time like really hard. Just gonna. I have 18. like a tack.
Yes. So 14 is a hit, or 14 damage. Got it.
That's all I'm gonna hide.
Ear toast. Correct me, is charisma one of the... Okay, doesn't matter. You're charmed.
Charisma is one of them that comes off of my character sheet rather than the token sheet.
Okay. So then you're charmed. Are you going to do anything? Or...
Yep, let's move 30 feet. And pounce for 20.
No.
All right, so the second claw is going to hit Judd for 7. And then that was after the charge, right? So
That was
Judd,
after pounce.
you also have to make
12.
a strength save, right?
Yep, a DC 12 strength.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. And Judd is knocked prone, and then you're going to take another 10 damage when he bites you.
Snap out of it.
All right, at the end of your turn, you can repeat the charisma save for the... and that is successful. You are no longer charmed.
Just mold me.
I would imagine exactly that. Like you come, you snap out of it, and you look down, and Judd's like lying on his back, bleeding, like, where are you doing this? And I'm like just sniveling and crying. All right. Anywho, so she is going to walk forward. Oh God, I'm on pan. I don't want to do that. She's going to walk forward. Actually, believe that is technically still adjacent because she is in. Okay. She walks forward and she reaches out towards the Gnarl King, who is still kneeling there in front of her. She reaches out. She grabs you with her hand, and then she says one word. Stay. Need you to make a con save, please. Okay, so now you are petrified. And as she reaches down and she does this to you, she kind of grabs you and pulls you into her torso. And as she does so, your body melds with her. And you can see the Gnarl King, petrified, stony statue, sticking out from her chest. It's almost like, what was his name? Guado from No, nobody. Okay.
Some Total Recall.
Yeah.
Open your mind.
Yeah, open your mind. All right,
Okay,
Dogwoggle.
Dogwoggle is going to enter rage because he's really mad at Thorin right now. So he's going to rage and he's going to walk up to Thorin.
She is not going to take an AO. She was distracted.
Okay, and I'm going to put the boat on top of him, and I'm going to stand on top of the boat.
Is he in timeout?
Yep, put him in timeout. All right,
Don't attack Dogwoggle.
Gnarl King, I'm just going to remove you from the tracker because there's nothing you can currently do. Okay?
Okay.
Thorin, it is your turn. You're inside a canoe that's being sat on by a Goliath. If you'd like to try and free yourself, you can use your action to try and push him off of you.
All right, so that'd be strength.
Yeah, or athletics if you want.
Tested by his. I don't know how well this will work.
No, I didn't say it was contested. It's just a check.
Oh.
That's not it. So you can hear him like pushing up on the bottom of the canoe.
Nope. Time out.
Judd?
I'm gonna stand up and wipe my sniffling tears. And I'm gonna grab my pendant, extend my hand out, and say, "Just don't give me strength."
Is that a fireball at the lady?
Yeah.
Well. Okay. She is gonna make a dex save, right? Yes, it is now, King. Because you know me, I don't like the retcon. She fails. She is going to take 22 damage. Gnarl King is going to take 22 damage, although he is resistant to all damage because of he's a statue. All right, are you finished?
I mean, I'm just gonna kind of. Now I'm gonna move back to. That's it.
Ear toasts.
Realizing that she had mentally tricked me into attacking a party member, I'm gonna get mad and rage.
Okay.
Let's move to here and attack her.
Ooh. Okay, let's do the first two first. 6, 12, 13. Then the second claw will hit for 9. And then, oh, she can't be knocked because you're too tiny. Okay, so then 12 will miss. And then,
move there.
yeah, because rage. Okay. The giantess, she kind of looks around, and all of her movements are very slow, very deliberate. She turns her head to the right, and she looks at Judd and Ear Toast, and she turns and looks to the left at Dog Woggle sitting on top of the canoe, and she starts walking over to Dog Woggle. And as you're sitting there, she raises up a great club and smashes it down on you. Take 18. And I'm sorry to say, she smashes that great club down with such force, it hits you, and it like drills you into the boat, through the boat. It smashes into many pieces, and then there we go. And then Thorn is lying there exposed, confused as the great club comes down a second time. Take 19, Thorn. Dog Woggle?
Reckless attack. She's going down. This bitch is dead.
Heal D10 on the boat. Okay, 16 misses. 30 will hit for 19. Finished?
Yep.
Thorn?
Okay, is there any part of this boat still intact?
Well, there's like big chunks of it, but it's not like it was like pulverized. Searing
Casting
smite.
Searing Smite, and then I'm going to finish the job on this freaking boat with my warhammer.
All right. So you smack the warhammer into some of the larger pieces of the boat. They break apart and are caught on fire.
Yes.
Judd, I can see it now. We're setting stuff on fire.
No. I'm going to use a bonus action to spend all of my sorcery points to gain one more 3rd level spell slot. And
fireball. Can you place it so that we can see?
See, now the part of me just wants to... I'll
Get
just
rid of the
leave it
boat.
there.
Okay, so it's just the Gnarl King and the lady. For 22, so Gnarl King, take 11, please. And then she's going to make a dex save, fail terribly, and die.
Aha.
Okay, so, and as she dies, Gnarl King, his petrified body falls, he, like, peels off of her, and he's laying there in statue form on the ground, just...
Just I'm still crying because Rapted Lizard Man is mean.
Alright, what would you guys like to do now?
So Dogwoggle picks up the ruined pieces of his boat, and he spends the rest of the time that he has left enraged, smashing her face in with it. She broke his boat. He's really not happy, so he's going to use the boat to smash her face in for a full minute.
You can do that about 3-4 times before there's a sickening crunch, and then your mission is completed.
Cool.
Dogwog.
I'm gonna go cast
Greater
Greater
Restoration.
Restoration on.
Why are all the lizards
Okay.
mean?
So a blinding golden light showers out from the bead and covers the Gnarl King. And as it does, the petrification begins to wear away, almost like it's being washed off of him.
You do realize Cure Wound is a touch, which means you gotta hold still, damn.
Don't touch me. He's mean. He's a mean lizard man.
Fine, I'm gonna use it on the Gnarl King, and the lizard boy that won't hold still can heal himself later.
Let me scroll up to where I rolled for the random encounter. So you traveled for an hour and... No, that's an hour. Each of those is an hour. Alright. I know you guys just benefited from a long, but after fighting with the giantess, there is 3 more hours of travel time before you reach the temple. So obviously you could use that as a short.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, this was a journey of great sacrifice. First the horse and then the boat.
At least Dogwoggle knows what he's going to spend his money on now.
Another boat. Oh, man. Okay. Has everybody rolled their hit dice? Judd?
Right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So is it a short rest?
Short rest, yes. Because you guys just took it long. And then you find yourselves...
Do you regain sorcery points on a short?
No.
Oh, it's only on long rest.
Give me a second. I actually didn't expect to get this far today.
Well, if you'd rolled more than one encounter, we wouldn't have.
I know. 70-20 is only one above 15. Like, it's... And it's supposed to be above 18. I lowered the DC because I got sick of not having encounters. I think I'm just gonna give up rolling for random encounters in all my games and just be like, nah, this is how many we get. This is...
roll a d20 and that's how many encounters we have.
Yeah, you're gonna take a very long and perilous journey. It will be fraught with monsters, danger at every turn. 2 fights.
Didn't we
3-day
do that
trip.
once?
Like, what?
Yep.
Didn't we already
We
have
found the
the session
shortcut.
that was just one fight after another, after another?
I think so. I think we did have one day that was that. All right. I'm gonna switch the map. Don't go moving yet. Oh, I already moved you. Well, balls. Give me a second while I get my notes together. Because, like I said, I was not prepared to get this far. I thought we would do Tsolenka, and that would be it for the day. Actually, it's almost 10. We're not gonna get super far into the temple. Do we want to call it here for the day? Just so it's a nice clean break. We can separate Tsolenka Pass from Amber Temple.
Seems like a decent enough place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to be here. I'm not going to be here the next.
Yeah,
two
next 2
sessions,
weeks
so
because
I'll have to do
holidays.
that.
Yeah, actually, what? Yeah, after the stream goes down, we'll talk about scheduling because how this whole month is going to be boogered up because, I mean, Christmas. Thanks for coming and hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you being here. I really hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you did, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, make sure you check out all the buttons underneath the stream. There's our link to our Discord where you can come and hang out, talk about D&D, get involved in an Adventure League game if you want to join us for a session. There's also a link to our schedule where you can see all the different games that are played throughout the week, including those Adventure League games that are open to the public where you can join. And also make sure you hop in there because then you can see all of our cast members, their projects and streams and all that good stuff too. Thanks again for coming and hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow morning for Princes of the Apocalypse. Bye.